Yo. I can't even hear myself, but I'm yo-yoing like I can. Yo. How I sound? My aura is great. My vibe is spectacular. something. What's going on, beautiful people? Maybe that does affect the algorithms. We back. Let's get right into it. It's going to be another beautiful show. Why? Because that's just how things are. Let's talk about my therapy session. Was my first one was yesterday. And, oh, man. All right, let's get this show going. I hope everybody had a good Tuesday and a decent Wednesday. Because, it's Wednesday evening here in Las Vegas. I don't know where you at, but, it's prime time right now. You know what time it is. It's showtime. We got music, and they can't take or say shit to me. And if they try, wonderful. I don't know why it sounds like that. Anyway. Y'all ready? My mom was upset that I didn't give her like mad flowers for all the shit that went down. We're gonna talk about it. Just enjoy the sounds of Kasabian Lavoe. I should play this shit. I own this shit. It's my music. I'll keep the headphones on. Is that the one? Listen. Hey.
Trying to suck soul out of me, saying that she doing this cause she loving me. Ain't like I'm a one and only. I'm in it like I came to collect. When she lost a bed, it be so wet. Try not to break the bed. Try not to give her a kid. Pull out, I make a mess. Just let them hate, don't think it's okay. What can they say? They mad that they don't live this way.
That shit down before they get mad at me. Hey, my bad. Can you keep it 100? I let it run too, boy. I ain't even gonna front. I let it run. I had to, bro. I can't believe they flagged the pod. Hey, talk vibes to me. I don't even know my own fucking words. It's Kasabian Lavoe wine. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show, episode 192. For some reason my headphones sound like I'm underwater, so it's gonna be an off show. We back, but we not all the way back. Like, we still trying to put it together and figure it all out. Glad y'all here. You could be anywhere, but you here. So we didn't really get into anything last episode that pertained to like what we do here. So we would like to get back on that, and hopefully we can, fucking get back on track. Nothing's happening again. Nothing's happening. But nonetheless, we'll get it popping. These next 2 episodes, so maybe Friday I'll bring the ads back. At the moment, I'm not trying to do any ads. I just want to keep it ad free and just have a good time. Head over to klavo.com. Check out all the previous podcasts. Check out the music. There's a couple new streaming services that are sending checks over. So I'd like to say salute. Basically, copyright people went around and just started flagging Twitch accounts, podcasts, all types of shit that they got their fingers in that honestly got nothing to do with them. You guys are attacking creators that don't profit off your music, and all it does is just fuck up ad revenue. It's pretty pathetic. Like, they pulled episodes off because of this, and it's corny. I don't find how pulling copyright on a podcast that's not even a music podcast does anything for your bottom dollar or hinder your fucking artist. But whatever, we'll allow it. We ain't even gonna play that little game where we get upset. I'll just play my own music, which is what I should have been doing since the beginning, but I just feel like an asshole when I play it. It just, you know what it is. That's just Lavo. Oh, excuse me. I put my shit on silent. I'm still winded trying to. If you don't know about BlackWall Street, there's a lot of interesting books that I cover BlackWall Street. The story behind BlackWall Street was always so interesting to me because it sounded like it was a time that right after slavery, 1921 was when everything happened. So it was after slavery. A lot of at the time Africans and Indians and other colored people were moving west and getting away from the South and all the slavery. Now, there was a point in time where black owned businesses, black owned neighborhoods, and black owned things were basically very segregated, but in very specific areas, just because of timing and how things were. But nonetheless, there was a very strong, dominant black community in. Hold up, let me just bring it up so I can get some good specifics. It's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black Wall Street, the uniqueness about Black Wall Street was that it wasn't just a few things that were black. Like, it was black business, black schools, black church, black homes. The black dollar was spent 6 times within the black community before it even left. Like, it was for us, by us. It was an amazing story. I read this book, Black Millionaires, the first Black Millionaires, and they bring up Black Wall Street. They called it Black Wall Street because, I mean, these were very rich and wealthy Americans that established themselves. And we have to say black Americans, but nonetheless, Americans that established themselves and lived the free market fully. And all that came to a fucking stop because of hatred. There's really nothing good that came from what was, it was a massacre. It was a riot. It was hatred at the highest levels. 300 people, an estimated 300 people killed. 3 survived from the homes that were burnt, and tens of thousands who were mostly black, 98% I believe, were left homeless due to the destruction, the chaos, and the rioting that lasted about a week. Nobody did nothing. There was rumors that fucking missiles were dropped and bombs, like that the U.S. Army had something to do with that. We still don't know. It's a very fucking convoluted story, and it's very sad. And it's never happened again. Like, for some reason, why not? These are things that drive me crazy. These stories are real. Like what they did to the Tuskegee Airmen, testing them with fucking, we're part of that. That's why. By the way, this lasted about a week and a half. It was complete chaos. Nobody did nothing about it. Nobody gave a fuck. Back in 1921, you got to remember, there was no internet, there's no phones, there was no nothing. It was, there might have been phones. Let me not say that. Hold on. Excuse me, I'm talking out my ass, but I'm just trying to paint a picture. We're talking about a time period where, although sophisticated as it could have been in 1921, it wasn't necessarily today by no means. So when things were going on, this was just in their bubble. These people came, these Klansmen came, these racist white people came and destroyed this beautiful community. There's really nothing good to say about it. It's the most disgusting shit ever. I urge everyone to look up the story and the stories and see what you find. See who you find. There's very, very interesting characters. The people that were millionaires then and business owners then were probably the most creative and inventive people you'll ever hear stories from. It's amazing. I definitely suggest that if you can find the Black Wall Street's book, check that out. If did I say Black Wall Street? Excuse me, Black Millionaires. I'll post the link. Great read. One, it doesn't necessarily cover all of Black Wall Street, but it does cover a big chunk. I see you in that. Unfortunately, Black Wall Street has never happened again, and we've never seen a community come and uprise like that again. Atlanta seems to be the closest thing to it, which is a beautiful thing, and hopefully we can get more people involved in understanding ownership by our own people. Let it be Spanish, let it be black, and whatever the case is. It kind of boils down to just good business and understanding, establishing roots. And there's nothing wrong with segregation as long as it's by choice. When it's segregation because they make you segregate, not a good thing. But, I live in a certain neighborhood because I like the way the people are and I like those influences on my children, as opposed to being in a neighborhood where those influences aren't good or the influences just oppose what we do. Like, separation of power. just understanding the difference between being told what to do and having the freedoms of doing it, and starting a business and taking care of your own. I think that's a big deal that we need to get back to, and we need to understand that without ownership and without businesses in our communities that support our own things, we're never going to go forward. Like, it's just not going to work. So hopefully we learn from these things and we move forward, and as time shows, we just haven't figured it out. We really haven't. I'm still getting my legs back, y'all. Still getting my legs back, so I'm a little winded. Good? Was it a good monologue? I hope it was. BlackWall Street is actually, I'm telling you, it's a very amazing story. It's sad what happened, and I hope that we can I hope that we can start something new, and we can all be a part of the next chapter of what's to come. Naomi Osaka has been probably she's been my spirit person for the past week. She basically stood up to the tennis officials and these interviewees and these interviewees. What the fuck am I talking about? These I'm drawing a blank. Let me gather myself. Hold on. I'm stuttering all over the place. So Naomi Osaka was supposed to be at the French Open, but said, I don't want to do any press. Tired of answering all the questions. I'm just sick of people putting doubt in me, and I'm just, it's so repetitive and it's so stupid and it doesn't make any sense. And for my mental health's sake, I don't want to do it. In layman's terms, very admirable. I love that she stood up for herself. I love that she was able to say, you know what, this shit really fucks me up. I need to get away from this. That's hard to do. It's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had that situation here. It's impressive. I hope she has people around her that she can talk to, and I hope as fans we understand what she's going through. Like, we're not, superheroes, although it may seem that way. Naomi is very young and she's very powerful, and it's always kind of difficult to understand companies that profit off of sports players, entertainers. That shit's difficult, right? To comprehend. You're the star of the entire thing. People literally come just for you, and this organization is allowed to tax you, fine you, make you do certain things. I mean, there's obligations and contractual things that you have to do as a sports person or entertainer. At one point in my career, I was a sports manager. That's a long story. I managed a female basketball player. I don't know if anybody knew that. I had a female basketball player for a little while, and we tried to get her to go pro, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I got sponsorships and all types of shit. These contracts, they want you to sit down with the drink. They want you to talk, and they want you to show the outfit of the hat. And, Naomi's like, bro, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. If I win, I win. If I lose, I definitely don't want to do it. And that's admirable and understandable. And she didn't come off mean or anything to these organizations, but they felt offended. She said, fuck y'all, quit. It's a beautiful thing. Shorty left. She's not even going to play. She's going to take time off and do her thing and get it together. It's hard. It's hard. You literally got to stand up there and you play, you got to play the role, and they just don't care about the feelings. Yo, it's like, fighters. Fighters get knocked out, and Joe Rogan's just right there like, yo, how do you feel? That's great. Yo, did it hurt? No shit, dog. I can't even fucking stand up. Give me a break. So, for Naomi to say what she said and to do what she did, congratulations to her. Now, speaking of fighting, the fact that I'm still talking about the Paul brothers, I'm still talking about Floyd Mayweather, it's just, this shit just gets so much better and better, bro. I watched the video yesterday, Ryan Garcia two-piecing somebody at the park. Then I see, well, not two-piece, he didn't hit him, but he played with him. Then I get a fucking text, hey, yo, Jake Paul's gonna fight Woodley. What? Jake Paul's gonna fight Woodley. I gotta take a look at that. It's real. Okay, this is gonna be a long night for Jake. This one ain't gonna be too easy. So let's see what happens with Jake. I hope that Jake came prepared. I don't think Woodley is something to laugh at, and I don't think that Jake can really handle him that way. Floyd and Paul this weekend. I've already got it. I'm ready. The both the Paul brothers have contracts with Showtime. They're not on Triller no more. On top of Jake, I believe, has a huge stake in Triller. But this isn't a Triller Showtime event. This is a Showtime event. These are legitimate boxing contracts they have pulled with Showtime. Fucking amazing. Good luck to Jake. Good luck to Woodley. I love Woodley. I think he's a great guy. I do think that Kamaru Usman fucked him up. But I don't think Jake got this one, y'all. Not at all. Then let's see what happens with Floyd. After Floyd beats up Paul, he's going to go fight a kangaroo. And after that kangaroo, he should be fighting somebody from Mars. So there's really no way around therapy, right? So I go for the first time. By the way, I'm looking for a new therapist. That wasn't fun. That shit was trash. I walked in. I could hear the nurses gossiping about their weekend. Didn't want to hear it. Wasn't in the mood to be there for my mental health to hear you gossip. Thought it was hilarious. The nurse asked me random questions. There was one question I wanted to share with y'all. It asked me, it said, do you think you're better than people or you're smarter than people? And I said, yes. And I was like, it has a space to explain. And I said, I'd rather say it than write it because it's going to take forever. And I was like, well, I work hard to be better than people. That doesn't mean that I'm better than people that I'm better than people because I look down on them. I'm just saying, like, I bust my ass to be intelligent. I bust my ass to be above the rest. You know, I work 4 times as hard to live, 10 times better type shit. So I didn't mean it in no bad way. But the look on her face was like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I was like, I don't know, probably smarter than you, but what do I know? Because I'm an asshole. But I did go to therapy. I am looking for a better spot, though. That shit was not cool. Now, my mom, during all of this craziness, right, she held me down. And I think y'all understand when I say held me down, that's a big deal, okay? I would sit outside and, like, be watching videos and I'm editing stuff and I'm talking out loud or to myself. Fuck it, right? Talking to myself. My mom's patio area, I'm sitting there doing my little thing and I'd be like, yo, man, that's crazy. I can't believe you did this, and this, Kasabian. What the fuck, right? And out the window, I'd hear my mom go, that's not crazy. Don't say that about yourself. Like, you can't do that. You can't answer for me. Like, I can't have a full conversation and you just start talking like Jesus through the window. I didn't want to be around anybody. So I'd sit outside, typing away, doing my thing. And she would just poke her head through the window and just start whispering shit or answering my questions or watching me. That shit's hilarious, okay? My mom, I don't think she's ever watched the show to really know what I've said or how I feel about our relationship and all the shit that we've gone through. So she heard me bigging up other people and she felt some type of way. Mom, I love you. Thank you for everything. The comfortable bed, I appreciate it. The making cheesecake at 9 o'clock when I fall asleep early was the best shit ever. My brother's making pizza at fucking 9 o'clock was amazing. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone and all you hear is whir, 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 whir. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want my cheesecake to curd. So, Mom, thank you. That was it for today. Short show. Hopefully we got everything out there. We'll talk more about world stuff and things that are going on in Vegas. It's like 145 degrees outside and it's crazy. No masks. We back. Mask off. Wow. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wow. Oh, hold up. I got to hit him with the thing. Boom.